Okay, now let's get to trading, are we? And the business end. Problem that I've got is August is no longer profitable after yesterday. We're now 800 in the hole. 800 in the hole for the month. Well, that can turn around. It was only one day. So we go again. Hey, Brandon. So we lost all of the month's profits in one day. But not the first time that's happened. Well, probably is the first time that's happened. But it's 2 days to go. 3 days to go. Hey, Captain, how you doing? 3 days to go, so including today. And we've got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday of August. We should be able to get 18k. Trading optimally, we should get between 15 and 20k, which is not a bad wage on a month. Just a very poor month by my own standards, and I do set my standards high, and that's half my problem. Is I hold myself to higher standards than perhaps I should do. Oh, stop! Stop there, Captain. I mean, like, bless him. He's trying to contribute, but doesn't realise he's annoying people. Hey, Mike, how you getting on, buddy? Not a lot moving right now. A couple of big movers earlier, but a lot of them just haven't sustained. The market is red right now. If you look at the S&P 500, switch to the 15-minute chart here. S&P 500 was quite a choppy day yesterday. Up, it was down, it was up, it was down, it was up, it was down. It did finish higher on the day. It was a slightly green day, ever so slightly green day yesterday, but very choppy. Very choppy, and we've seen a lot of that pre-market. So it's up, it's down, it's up, it's down, it's sideways. It's going nowhere, do nothing at the moment. This is a nice double bottom pattern though, the W shape. So if you set your stop there at 441-ish, this might go back up. We'll see. It's down quite a bit today, 1.12%, and a lot of the whole market is down at the moment, but that can turn around in a heartbeat. There's no expected macroeconomic catalyst to pull the market up today. It's nothing like a CPI report or you know, jobless claims or anything of that matter. You know, Fed rate interest decrease or something. There's nothing big expected, so we're just reliant on price action only, I guess. A little bit. I traded a little bit after the stream yesterday, but I managed to, because I was 15k down. I managed to get to 9k down, and then I gave most of it back, so I finished 13k down. So when I was about 13k, so gross wise. From a growth point of view, I've still got profit on the month, but net-wise, I'm actually in the hole. So when I thought, do you know what, I'm giving away the month's profits. It just wasn't a good day to trade, so I knocked it on the head. Hey Alberto, how you getting on? Well, good evening from me and good morning to you, Neil. Good morning, Neil. Just looking at the SPY, Nvidia, go figure. Nvidia actually had a good day yesterday. It's held most of those gains, so let's see what happens. Yeah, that's a pain. That's an absolute pain. Look, yesterday was yesterday. Today's a different day. Let's see what the world holds. Hi guys, what are you guys watching? What's that video? 46450-ish. Morning, Omegalion, or whatever your name is. I didn't trade VFS after the stream. GDC, I traded GDC after the stream, not VFS. Hey Lisa, how you getting on? Yeah, Cast, it's one of those days. It's a bit counting tea bags, counting the perforations in your tea bags time, I guess. Exactly, Brandon. I'm totally with you on that one. I mean, TIVC, we're sort of having a conversation in the Discord about TIVC. So TIVC, to put this into context, one of the Discord members was saying, I picked it out as a mover this morning and one to watch. One of the Discord members said, well, on the weekly, on the daily, it's not looking great. There's other more bullish looking stocks. I'm like, look, it's over 500, like 560% short interest. It's got a good catalyst and it's 500% short. It's already up not 100%. When something is like 500% short, there's a lot of synthetic shares out there. The liquidity is going to dry up real quick. It's not going to take a huge amount to cause a short squeeze. So of course it's worth watching. Anything 500% short is worth watching. Just remember what happened a couple of years ago with AMC and GME. GME was like $9 or $12 or whatever it was, and went up to like $550, $570, I think it was, something like that. In the space of a few days when the short squeeze kicked in. So there's always a potential of it. Not saying it's going to happen. Usually the shorts have a reason for being short, but if a short squeeze does kick in, it can cause volatile movements. Yeah, good morning, Vietnam. Absolutely. I mean, it went up. We went from like $2 a share up to like $4.50. So, well, no, actually, it went up to like $5.40 or whatever it was. High of session $5.36. So from $2 to $5.36 in across the session. So it's worth watching. I mean, after the bell, you never know what how short are people going to pile in short, given that you shouldn't be able to. You shouldn't be any shares to borrow. It's extremely hard to borrow. It's on short sale restriction, so our short is going to cover. It's up 100%. Will they cover or will they hold out? I don't know. Hey, liquidity. Good to see you. Compared to Ireland, probably about a fifth, about 20% of Ireland trade on one. 20 to 25% ish, give or take. Let's see. I mean, TIVC's down at the VWAP right now. Back over $4 could be interesting. But it needs to come in with decent volumes. I'm just going to put a little ray line here. Put it on here, on this chart here, because I'll follow it through on. That's good enough for me. That's my entry line. Let's see what happens. Nothing jumping out. BIG. Let's have a look at BIG. I'm not overly confident of the popped up. Just the volume is just non-existent, so you can't really trade that big lots. ICCT, FG Merger Corporation. Big moves yesterday from $1 up to $4.50 and back again. That was yesterday. Let's see. back below. It's back below $2. It's not a lot. TIVC is the only one that's really got my interest, just purely because of the short, the percentage short that it's at. So even if you look at bodies on the 5 minute on this one, in fact, I'll do that. Do another rare line just on the bodies. Yeah, it's kind of projected to the same area around just over $4, $4.10 as a potential breakout. But we'll see. The blue screen, green screen, red screen, whatever screen you want. I was having a play with it, but just because it's the monochrome prison wall background I didn't like, so I thought I'd get rid of it and put something interesting there, Don. Not on the DAS platform. That's why I use Benzinga, Jikinyu. GSAT, I looked at it, but I've not talked about it. I was talking about it in the Discord earlier. A low price stock did pop up, has moved in the past, went up to 143 earlier. It's back down underneath the view up at 124 right now. But GSAT has moved in the past, and we'll see. No worries, Poolman. So GSAT, we're looking at on 5 minute. Not a lot of action really. The volume's inconsistent. The range and the spreads, not much between them. It's kind of spread of a penny, range of a penny and a half. So it's almost barcoding. No real opportunity at the moment. If the volume comes back in, yeah, fine. But at the moment, with the volume less than 50,000 a minute on GSAT, because it tends to be more liquid stock, probably not something I'll be interested in unless it gets over $2. I don't trade below $2, but I know a lot of you do as well, which is why I don't mind casting my eye on some of these low price stocks that have historically been quite volatile. Well spotted, Neith. Well spotted. How am I getting on learning the lingo? Well, everybody speaks English here anyway, so it's not something I've actually started doing yet. Maybe some of the swear words, but or insults. But I really need to. I need to make the effort. Akio died. It went up. I was looking at Okio earlier. So Okio Pharma, it popped up, did a bit of a devil horns on the 7:30 this morning. Watch this, double topped this morning at that kind of 4:12, and then pulled all the way back down again. So this is now no longer relevant, I don't think. It did have reasonable catalyst in that it's regained compliance with the market 35 million market value requirement, minimum market value. So we'll see. Not a lot moving right now. So I stopped trading for 2 hours. I stopped streaming live 2 hours pre-market for this very reason, because the volatility, pre-market volatility dried up this year. So I started just doing 1 hour before the bell. And quite frankly, it's a bit of a non-event. I mean, let's face it, the market is sideways. We'll look at the SPY. This is yesterday's closing price, 442.75, and we're at 442.69, and that's the Spider S&P 500. So the market's kind of sideways. We've got very little movement in terms of with volume. We've got TIVC, which is up on really good relative volume, up well, but has been sideways for some time now since the initial move up. So this moved up at 615, then pulled back to the VWAP, and it's been choppy sideways since. So I'm watching this one for another move back up. Otherwise, what else have we got? ICCT, again, that's not looking, that's just very choppy and sideways. The volume died out. We've got Tiger, which is up FinTech Holdings, just no volume. You look at all the blanks. I mean, it's just, it popped up there at 7 o'clock. And it's been sideways and choppy since, with very little volume, if any. A range of less than a penny. Pinduoduo had earnings this morning. Popped up on the back of those earnings, and if you look at this on the 5 minute, you'll see what I'm talking about. It popped up on the back of the earnings and then just choppy sideways since. So Pinduoduo not doing much. What else? Anybody see anything? I did have a look at Noko. Yeah, guys, come on. Why is only a fifth of you hitting that thumbs up button? Well spotted, Dan. It's like you guys don't like me or something, and you're just tuning in to berate me and watch me lose money, which is kind of a regular pattern this month. I mean, granted, most of the time, generically speaking, I'm making money, but this month, not so much. Yeah, it's entertainment. Even if you enjoy watching me lose money, it's entertaining. So hit that thumbs up button, guys. Come on, if you've not hit the thumbs up button yet, what are you doing? It's not like we're all stuck in trades here and watching the action, because there is no action. So let's create some action. Hit that thumbs up button. You're absolutely right, Lisa. Nothing's moving. Maybe I should do a push-up challenge or something, like another YouTube stream I did. Yeah, VC not really moving. It's not got over $4 yet. That's the number I'm waiting for. So $4 is kind of cheap. Psychological, it's where it's rejected before. It's over $4 there. So can it hold? Break these descending lines of resistance. No jobs report today, Hudson. Jobs report will be Thursday. So nothing setting up just yet. But there's time. EGLC's approaching the magic marker. But it's not on great volume. And so two things that are essential for reliable, profitable day trading is volume and volatility. And across the market, we've not got much of either right now. We need volume to drive the volatility. We need the volatility to take advantage of that price movement. But what makes that price movement reliable is the volume. So one without the other is, and you can go around in circles, which one's more important, but they kind of interact with each other. And one without the other is useless. So without volume, there's no trade. Without volatility, there's no trade. So you need volume and volatility. I've always been using it, Don, but I had it on my 2-minute. I was using it on a different chart, but I put it. People were asking me about what I was using and how I'm using it, how to gauge volatility. So I put it on the charts that I'm showing on screen. So I've always been using it. I've just weren't showing it on the charts that I was showing on screen. That's all. Testing $4 as a support. Hey Virgo, good to see you, buddy. Yeah, you can join in Fortnite, no problem. We're just the plan is wait till something on the stock market starts to move, and then hopefully we can get some action with it. Otherwise, you know, you're welcome to join in, but I'm not offering stock pick signals or alerts. I'm asking you to do your own due diligence. You do your own due diligence and you make your own decisions. Fine, I'm not responsible for any of your gains or losses. Not a financial advisor, not offering financial advice. I'm just a fat guy on the internet with an opinion. Let's see what the day has in store for us. So we've got just over 30 minutes before the market actually opens. So right now we're just watching the pre-market action. There's not a lot of it, but we're just watching the pre-market action. We're taking stock of anything that's moved up significantly and why it's moved up. Not many of them either. And we're just seeing if there's anything that potentially we could take advantage of. Other than that, we're going to be waiting for the momentum to kick in when the volume comes in after the opening bell at 9:30. I did go to the dentist today. Remember a couple of months ago, I had to go for a root canal. Same tooth, giving me some jip. So I had to go again to the dentist today and get it looked at. I was a bit wary of going to the dentist because obviously, strange country, third world country as it were. What's the dentist going to be like? Happy enough. Good enough. X-ray. Sound. Gave me prescribed me some antibiotics and some painkillers, and away I went. And it cost me the equivalent of what? €9. Went in there for a consultation. Got 2 X-rays, one on either side, and it cost me the equivalent of €9. And it was good quality dentist as well. I thought, yeah, that would cost me what, 10 times that, more, $150 just to see a dentist in Ireland. So I'm next Monday, which happens to be my fiance's birthday, so I won't be trading. Two reasons I'm not trading next Monday. So for those of you that are wondering where I am ahead of time, next Monday it's going to be my fiance's birthday. I'm going to make a day of that. But in the morning, I've got some work, dental work being done, and then I'm going to be spending the day at the beach. So that's that's my plans. So I'll probably be a little bit hungover actually, because we've got the birthday celebrating, doing a birthday celebration on the Sunday, having a party here at our house on the Sunday, and then we'll have the Monday, and yeah, so. Yeah, well, that's true, but you can homeschool them, Ed. It's better than a lot of things. You don't have to do international school. People say that uneducated. The education system here in the Philippines is really good. I mean, ask yourself a question: where are all your nurses and doctors coming from? The majority of nurses and doctors, the biggest export from the Philippines is healthcare workers, doctors and nurses. And what kind of an education do you have to be a doctor or a nurse? Do you know what I mean? So the education system's quite good. How many call centers are there here in the Philippines? Do you know what I mean? That serving the US market. It's the education, the level of education is a lot better than people give it credit for. Oh, it's Labor Day, isn't it? I completely forgot about that. Oh, well, I'm not. That's the third reason I'm not streaming on Monday. So there you go. So you won't be missing anything anyway. I'll be back at it on Tuesday. So we're a 4-day week next week. Got Miyako going to the vets on Friday. Nothing serious, just because we had the little one, the sausage dog died on us yesterday. I just want to get a quick checkup and then get her cleaned up, groomed, teeth brushed, anal glands expressed and stuff, so she doesn't stink anymore, and just be on the safe side, make sure she's okay. She seems fine enough, but you can never be too careful. So I got her going to the vets on Friday morning, and yeah, there we go. The GSAT making moves up. We were looking at GSAT earlier. Low price stock. If you're into these low price stocks, it popped up at 8 o'clock, top of the hour. It's not much in terms of volatility. The range is pretty much in line with the spreads. Penny and a half on the range. Spreads are a penny. There's not much in terms of opportunity, but it did pop up to 143 earlier this morning. So when the bell goes in 25 minutes, GSAT might go with it. Might make another move to the upside. I'm not saying it will. I'm not saying it won't. I'm just saying, if you like these low price stocks, maybe put it on your watch list and see for yourself. Hey, buy the dip. Good morning to you. All right, NCNC. Noko. Sounds like a bad joke, doesn't it? Bad racist joke. Noko. Starts of one. What did B Knox do? I've called it out in the Discord as moving up, but has a prone to pop and drop. Yeah, it popped and dropped. So I was absolutely spot on with Bionomics. Popped up to 233 this morning and then dropped all the way back below $2. It's volatile. It's got range, I'll give it that, but it's just prone to quick pop and drops. What am I watching this morning? Not a lot. The only thing that's really got my interest is Tivic Health, and I'm not that interested in Tivic Health at the moment unless it starts to break out. It needs to get over $4. We're getting these two early resistance lines are converging now, so we've got 23 minutes before the bell, and hopefully something will move for us. Don't do what I do as I say. Don't take a trade just for the sake of trading. There's no point to that at all. Oh. Wow. Guys, let's get that like count up. It's not like you've got like what to do. Less than half of you actually hit that thumbs up button. Just smash the thumbs up button. It's all I ask. You know, I provide the entertainment, I provide the insight. All I'm asking you to provide is the thumbs up. So hit the thumbs up button, guys. Do it now. If you haven't done it already, do it now. You know you want to. Just it helps me out with the YouTube algorithm. This basically means that I've got more engagement, an itchy nose. Let's get that like count up. Let's see if we can get 40 likes on the tube today. Only 10 more to do. If you've not hit that thumbs up button, we've only got 9 more to do to get to 40. Contributing. Would you like to contribute to the stream? If you're not chatting in the in the chat, then hit the thumbs up button. Contribute that way. Is anybody watching anything at the what? I mean, the market's very sideways at the moment. If I put the market on the screen here, you can see it's very sideways at the moment. What do we think? Bullish or bearish today? Red or green day on the market today? Let me know in the chat. Red day or green day on the markets? What do you think? Buy the dip. That's exactly what you need to do. You could be sat here painting the perforations in teabag all day, and then one stock moves to power hour and it'll go ballistic and it can make you go. Only takes one stock. It only takes one good trade. You think red today, Lisa? I'm actually optimistic. I think we'll have a green day today. I don't think it'll be a big green day. I just think we'll have a green day, like we have the last 2 days. Friday was slightly green, and yesterday was slightly green. Just be patient. Just be patient. And it's from my point of view, It doesn't make for an entertaining stream, but if there's nothing moving, there's nothing moving. Unfortunately, I can't control the market. Oh, can you imagine that as your superpower? You can control the stock markets and make them go up or down, whichever way you want. That's a good. I might steal that one off your cast. Patience is worth all of your equity. If you don't take a silly trade, you don't lose. Simple as that. If you're patient enough to wait for the setup. Right. The only thing that's really got my attention is Civic Health on the watch list. I did have a look at Occhio Pharma, but yeah, probably not really something that's going to move. Big Lot, not got the volume. Oh, FinTech, another one, not great volume. Duo seems to have shot its load already. Noco's pulling back. Billy's in sympathy with Duo. AMC, we'll see. Not overly enthusiastic about AMC. But AMC up at $11. Fair enough, guys. So these are two resistance lines I've drawn in the last hour. I'm just they've just finished converging. Now they're diverging. So we'll see what happens at the bell in a little over 16 minutes when the market opens. Just pretty much going sideways since 7:30 with Civic Health. Well, we're in the right place at least. If something does start moving, at least we get to see it. I think what I'll do is, any thoughts on GSAT? Yeah, it needs more volume. The range is not great. It popped up earlier, but GSAT it's just barcoding almost at the moment. So there's no volatility. It needs more volatility. Like penny and a half in the range. Not a lot to take advantage of when the spreads are a penny as well. So yeah, it's almost barcoding as GSAT. It has got a history for making pops every now and again. So it's worth, if you like these low price stocks, you know, between $1 and $1.50, it's worth putting it on your watch list. Keep an eye on the level 2. It's fairly stacked on the level 2, but put it on your watch list. If it starts to make moves, make your own decisions on whether the price action is ripe enough to take advantage of. Not for me. I don't trade below $2, but I know a lot of people do, which is why I called it out earlier. That's why I called it out in the Discord, because I know some people like to trade little penny stocks. I'm not one of them, but you know, if you are, fill your boots, and good luck. What I'm going to do, I'm going to go get myself a nice cool beverage. So it's a reverse split by the dip. It's a reverse split, so it's a 100 to 1 reverse split to the. So it was never like 32,000. That's a reverse split. I mean, I've got highs of on this chart, about $80, which would make sense. That's in the last year or so. $80 in the last year. In terms of highs, it's just done a 100 to 1 reverse split. So you work that out, it would have been like 80 versus 8,000. No, $8,000 a share. Yeah, no worries, no worries. Yeah, I'm watching ICCT. It's the second biggest mover, but it's just choppy sideways since it popped. It did pop up. Pulled back as well. It was a mover last night, and then popped up again this morning, then dropped, and it's just very choppy. Have a look at it yourself. So very choppy. Popped up at 8 o'clock this morning. It's just, you know, unreliable movement. Popped up last night. First thing this morning, then dropped, then up again at 8 o'clock. So when you get this is one of the reasons I have the VWAP on every chart. It's a very good intraday trend indicator for day trading. Look at the VWAP, it's almost horizontal. This blue line, it's pretty much horizontal going through. You've got price action, it's up above and below it. What essentially that means is it's just choppy sideways. It's not going anywhere. The price action is just sideways. It's not. It's trading within a range. It's not actually trading bullishly, or it's not ascending or descending. It's not doing anything right now. Worth keeping on watch, given there's not a lot else worth keeping on watch. So we'll see. We've got 11.5 minutes till the market opens, and we'll see how does the market react to FG Merger Corps. It was a SPAC merger or something not too long ago. I think for me, as far as gap and go is concerned, the most likely candidate is Civic Health. I'm not saying it's going to go. It's already gapped, but I'm not saying it's going to go. It's downwards momentum on the daily, but it is heavily shorted. I mean, right now it's up 100% from yesterday's closing price, but we're talking about 560% short interest. So if the market opens, the people who are short on it that can't trade in after hours are going to find themselves under a lot of deep water, and depending when they went short on it. So they might have been short on it from last week when it was up at $5, in which case they want to be taking profits. So when it's 500% short, it won't take too much for it to trigger a short squeeze. That's all I'm saying. So it's worth watching. I'm not saying it's going to pop. I'm not saying the squeeze is going to happen, but I mean, people saying that the AMC was going to squeeze for the last 2 years and been the mother of all short squeezes, and it was like 23% short. So this is a higher likelihood, a higher chance of going short squeezing than AMC ever did. So, you know. Predictions on the NASDAQ, like I say, not doing stock picks, predictions or anything like that. My opinion is that we're going to have a nice bullish day today. Not big bullish, but I think we're going to be slightly green by the end of the day. I just think it's going to be choppy sideways today, most of the day. It's got that kind of action about it. I'm just going to grab myself a beverage, and I'll be back in a couple of seconds. You in, right, Doc? Morning, Trader 83. Greetings to Malaysia from the Philippines. Hey Tom, how you getting on, buddy? Let's see. What else is moving? Ocean Bio just popped up and then popped back down again. I'm thinking maybe shorting something today might be the order to go. TIVC isn't shortable. Hard to borrow. Short sell restriction. Yeah, so TV. Pinduo Duo might trend a little bit. Let's have a look at Pinduo Duo. So Pinduo Duo, again, just sideways and choppy. Popped up on earnings, went sideways, topped out pretty much at the kind of 92.50, just shy of 92.50. Then pulled back and it's just ranging on the VWAP, which is kind of 90.40, so or 90.60 right now. The VWAP's 90.40. It's just choppy and sideways, but Pinduo reasonable earnings, and that might move up. I am indeed Trader Weight 1983. Just across the water from you, I guess. Aisha. Aisha popping. Not great volume. Well, let's have a look. Is there a catalyst that's going to stoke a little bit of volume to come in? That went up to 262. Q2 earnings. Q2 earnings released this morning on Taisha. So that's popped up a little bit, but not looking particularly, the volume's not particularly relevant. So we've got 5 minutes before the market opens, 5 minutes before the bell. Hey Jayesh. Taisha Gene Therapies. Oh, right. Received written notice from NASDAQ informing the company that it regained compliance. That's another one. So that's not really good. Big Lots is the one that's it's got quite heavily shorted as well. Let's have a look at Big Lots moving up. Quite heavily shorted. Not great volume, but you don't need a big volume when you're not exactly a huge float. This is all just shy of 16 million in the float, but it's almost 40% short interest. So there's a couple of potential short squeeze candidates this morning. I'm just going to put on the watch list. So Big Lots and TIVC. I mean, Big Lots had good earnings. Oh, say good earnings. It's better than expected earnings this morning. Yeah, so EPS beat, adjusted EPS beat, sales beat. Yeah, so reasonable earnings this morning, even reasonable earnings figures this morning from Big Lots. Could be worth watching. Could be a catalyst to trigger a small squeeze on the shorters. But the one for me is TIVC is probably the one that's the most likely to squeeze from short interests at the bell. Let's see. I'm not saying it will. I'm not saying it won't. But it's already 100% up and climbing, and it's 563% short. So those who are short it are likely to be either underwater or losing profits when it opens in 2 minutes. Now I want to see it hold $4. These two descending resistances are what I drew, and it's broke through both of them at pretty much the same time. Is it going to hold? Is it going to next level? Or 416. Absolutely, Neil. I'm watching Big Lots. I'm watching TIVC. I'm not jumping in anything with only a minute before the bell rings. I'm going to wait till the bell rings and see what happens at the open. Hey, Dilbar. Vacation, not a vacation. I've relocated, Dilbar. Yeah, it's retesting. It's trying to test $4 for support now. That's what I'm looking for. Staycation. No, I can't. That's a difference. A staycation is when you go on vacation in your own country, which doesn't really have relevance in the US, because that's what most US citizens do, US nationals. They think that is the world. Well, they don't own a passport. But to be fair, I can understand why would you leave the US when you've got mountains, lakes, oceans, seas, whatever you want. You can find somewhere there in country. It's that big. Just no culture, zero culture. You want culture, you can't find it in the US, that's for sure. That's why that's why people freak out in the US about cultural appropriation. Like no one else in the world gives a monkey's chuff. It's more like cultural appreciation. Because there is no culture in the US. No, absolutely, Kath. Absolutely. Oh no, I'm now in the Philippines, Dilbar. I'm watching Big Lots. I'm watching this is TIVC. The market's just gone green. The SPY's just gone green. Let's have a look at the SPY. It's gone green. I'm going to change the scanners over to the regular session. SPY went green slightly and then pulled back. Bionexus Genetics or Bionexus Gene Lab. Bionexus Gene Labs. There's no volume. I don't know why this is saying it went up to 210, because I'm not seeing 210. 210 on Benzinga, but it's not. A bit strange. Not 210 on the charts. Can't reach 210. Oh, lot of red. EVIC selling off. That was probably my only candidate for gap and go. ICCT is proving. Right, so this is halt level 1. So I missed that one. It broke the pre-market high. That was the trigger. You know, I got 30 cents. Oh, I need more drink. Yeah, and this is why I was waiting for the open, but ICCT, I missed the entry there, so. Affirm. Yeah, they were just Leviathan, LFVN. So come back to ICCT in a moment. Actually, here we go. Liquidity grab. So we're going to move up now. Right, that 410 level. No. Rejected at the whole dollar. Big lots. Below the VWAP net, to testing the VWAP to the downside. Wine Electric spiking down. Yeah, so breaking lows with TIVC. Get rid of. Market is turning around again. It's back up at 443. Yay! Nvidia's just went green on the day briefly. Needs to go a lot green on the day for me because I went and added another 322. Added another 322 shares. And then it started selling off. I should have waited for what Jim Cramer says, because Jim Cramer says that Google and Nvidia are going to go on a run. Well, that means they're going to sell off. Sure as eggs is eggs. Cramer says something's bullish, it sells. Well, I'm getting a 279 resumption, Stanford. On my system, it's 268 now. So it's pulled back. Looks like it's a slight gap up, 268. Should resume in 2 minutes' time. Got another 2 minutes yet before it resumes. Not a lot else moving. This is still the top momentum stock over the last 5. Okios is a big mover to the downside. We've got Joan to the downside. Noko is moving up slightly. Not convinced with it. Tesla breaking new highs. AMD breaking highs. Yeah, AMD's doing well. Tesla moved up, pulling back now. Just broke the pre-market high. Let's have a look at ICCT. $272 resumption, so we're looking at 6-cent gap up. Should resume in about 20 seconds ish. So let's see what happens here. Currently got a range of 14 cents. There's the gap up. The spread's a bit choppy. Spreads are very choppy. Oh, thank you, my love. Looking very beautiful. Distracting me while I'm trading. Yes, please. All right, that was a bit of a distraction. Oof. Set my stop at break even there. Made a quick hit, $1,000 on that. It's topping out there. Patience. $3 is my stop now. And my beautiful lady just brought me some lumpia, which is the Filipino spring roll. Not just a pretty face. Just swap that for 20 cent trailing stop, which is pretty much at the same place. Oh, 1,500 quid, good start to the day. But that's breaking lows, and Big Lots is breaking highs. This is another good earnings, heavily shorted. See this over 20 before I add any more to it. Over 20, over $8. You get 20 cents on this. I'll scale in. Seems to be a bit weak up there at 790. It's 20 cents, given that the ATR is 19.9 cents. I'm going to give this 20 cents. And dropping low. ICT is trying to come back. 310 areas key, 320 on ICCT. Okio's gone back green on the day. And it's 20 cents and on a trailing stop now, so if it pulls back, it pulls back. If it moves up, it moves up. S&P 500 looking nice. Alright, it's a profitable trade now, ish. Barring slippage. Good lots. That's a nice pop. Now it's a profitable trade. Even with slippage. Want to see it hold $8. 8.64 for the halt for the upside. So we're way off that. Don't have to worry about volatility halts at the moment. Big lot. Earnings today, heavily shorted, so There we go. Stopped out for 275. I mean, didn't really risk much on that one. Made 275. I think I risked about $400 and ended up making 275. But it did go up. Just had the trailing stop in there, which was matched the range that it had. So, what else is moving? ICCT is not. Look at the actual market. So the market is moving up nicely, green on the day. So I guess I should have we should have put money on it, Nick. You said it would be red. I said it would probably be green, but not by a huge amount. Looks like I'm in the right at this moment in time. But you know, I'll have to put money on it next time. So this big lots, Aisha. Aisha moving up. Aisha gene therapies or whatever it is, whatever they call themselves. Yeah, Aisha gene therapy. That's right. Moving up nicely. Noko. Also, no, you can't trade that. That's horrible. Horrible chart. So Noko's IPO yesterday. There's 3 IPOs scheduled for today, but they're not even priced, so I don't think they're going to happen. They'll probably be pushed out. Aisha. Interesting. Not a lot else moving right now, guys. Nothing. There's no real clear setup. So I'm just going to enjoy my little lumpia. Say it's a Filipino spring roll. Not vegetarian or vegan. You don't know those words in Philippines. I think somebody invented vegetarianism or veganism and certainly never been to the Philippines, that's for sure. Even the vegetables are cut from animals. What's in it? It's like it's a spring roll. It's like ground beef or pork or it's a meat, vegetables, spices, and a nice like puff pastry, flaky pastry. It's nice. It's very similar to a spring roll, only Philippine style. Nice for dipping in like sweet chili or barbecue or something. So, Aisha, moving up. High of day currently 281, 279 at the moment. It's not got the volatility that I would like to see. Like it's less than 5 cents. So I'm watching it, but I'm not trading it. DNA, on the other hand, that had a huge move up from 190 to 215. It's a good 25 cents, which is quite a big move. It's over 10%. Quite a big move for a $2 stock. CIVC kind of trying to find support at 330. This one's moving up nicely. like these lower price stocks. Yeah, it's deep fried. Yes, absolutely. How's Pinduoduo getting on? Well, broke that pre-market high. Kind of expected it would. Given that decent earnings. Pinduoduo, big loss, similar kind of movement, similar kind of pattern on the chart. SPY, or the S&P 500, about to test new highs on the day. Just broke new highs on the day. So Tesla breaking highs, Nvidia breaking highs, the SPY breaking highs. So the market moving upwards at the moment. Nvidia having a little bit of a pullback now. Just broke new highs. And Tesla, as you can see, breaking highs up there, 240s. I seem to remember Tesla being down around kind of 150 bucks not too long ago. What else are you watching, guys? Oh my goodness, HKIT is hemorrhaging. Let's have a look at that from a short perspective. HKIT. Oh, what's going on there? Gainers and losers on here, so we can see where the momentum is. Right. It's about 32% in like next to nothing. Why is that? What's going on here? What's the news catalyst here? High Tech Global. Is this the... I'm not seeing any company specific news for High Tech Global, but it's pretty damaging, and that was like $28 stock pre-market. 7 o'clock this morning, that was $28. It's now $16, $16.50 when it resumes. So that should resume in about a minute's time. $16.50, about 16-second drop. 16-cent drop. Anybody know why? I'm not seeing any news specific event. No. No, I can't see any reason why it's down so hard. But it's down hard. How much money does my dentist appointment account? So this morning, for example, it cost me $500 to go in and get 2 X-rays, consultation, and prescribed medication, and it worked out. What's that? Like $10. Yeah, about $10. just over $10. Gone. 500 potatoes, so it's like 50 pesos to $1 ish. Yeah, it's about $10. Well, that was interesting. Halt to the downside, bounce, halt to the up. That's a $3 bounce. It went down to 15 and then up to 18. Interesting. Is this going to recover all the way? That's the question, because this another $10 to go. On the daily, this was the 30. This was up at 30, nearly $40 on the 24th. At pre-market, it went up to $51. So this was a $50 stock just last week. So it's worth keeping an eye on that one for if it's going to bounce. I've not seen any specific you can buy health insurance brand and you can buy health insurance for yourself, but if you're in good health, it's probably just as well just to pay cash. It's not overly expensive just to pay cash. So LifeVantage popped up to almost 750, 744 on the day. Come back to high tech in a moment. So LifeVantage moving up basically on a whole bunch of Form 4s, so internal trading and Q4 earnings. Decent Q4 earnings yesterday, and a whole bunch of Form 4. Form 4 is like employees buying shares of their own company. It's a wick up. It's an up wick. It's kind of bearish, but you always get up wicks. It's just getting the size of it. Now the question: if that wick gets filled, it's then becomes bullish. But I'm not. And new highs from Nvidia. New highs. Oh my goodness! Quite a lot here. A lot breaking highs. So Vanguard. The whole market's pushing up. So Vanguard bond market, Freeport, McMorran, breaking highs. Freeport, McMorran breaking highs. Gold's moving up. And if you're a commodities trader, I like the look of Nvidia though. You gotta love it. You've gotta love it. Oh, you've gotta love that. Yeah. Bought another 322 shares of Nvidia in my retirement portfolio. So I've got to love it moving up. 17th. Yeah, it did. Big wick down, finished green on the day. Ever so slightly, but it had the wick up as well. So, I mean, that on the 17th, it went from, there was a low of like $8.55 and a high of $22. So there's, you know, there's volatility there. So what's that? $14 range on that day. We had, oh, let's look at it on the daily here. I mean, $7 range on average over the last 14 days. Intraday range. And what have we got today so far? $10 since the open. $12. Well, $12 from yesterday's close. $27 to $15. So let's see what happens when this resumes at, well, it should have resumed now. So it's probably going to be a 10-minute halt, which means 10:07. And I've got a $21 result. No, $21 resumption. $20.90. Well, that looks like it's going to resume. That looks like it's going to resume up here. Big gap up. We'll see. Zooms up here. It'll be interesting to watch this. Not great volume, but that last wick was that last candle was what, 37,000 shares in a minute. Well, that's good volume. That's decent volume. It's intraday trading, tradable. ICCT is back over the VWAP, trying to make a move back up. So over $3 could be interesting again. I think most of the action is in the mid and high caps today, by the looks of it. I was looking at Up FinTech previously. It's entered that period of choppiness. For all the pre-market highs, it's not great. The volume's okay, but it's just not great predictability with the moves. The patterns on the charts are not very predictable. Why am I not getting any? There we go. My crosshairs weren't working. We double topped up there at 1244. So that's the resistance level it's got to get over. Level 2 is fairly stacked up there as well at 440s, 441. I can't see this going much higher at the moment. Apple breaking highs. Oh, you gotta love it in markets like this. Apple breaking highs, Nvidia breaking highs, Pepsi breaking highs, Amazon's up there as well, Tesla breaking new highs. It's the actions with the high caps at the moment. Look at that move from Tesla. On from 237 up. It's a $10 move intraday. That's absolutely fantastic intraday run from Tesla. It's $10. From 237 to 246, so it's $9, but we're getting there. If you're in Tesla, unfortunately I'm not in Tesla, but it's nice bullish news. When look at that, that's just great. What I am in is Nvidia, and Nvidia up there at 480s would be nice. Back over 500 would be fantastic, but I'll take 480 for now. I've got to love that. Gotta love that. Alright, let's see. HKIT, where are you now with that resumption? Did you resume? Oh, into another hole, missed it. It's now broke for the pre-market lows, and this one is looking at a $23 move up. So another gap up, slight gap up. I missed that one. It would be nice to have caught that one. So that should resume at 10, 12, 8, 10, 13-ish, give or take. Yeah, high-tech global is very interesting with that kind of move in terms of volatility, extremely volatile. I've not seen what the spreads are like at the moment, but the range is absolutely fantastic. The mid and high caps are just having a field day today. The Beal up there at 113s is up there nicely, moving up nicely. Billy. You like Billy? That's moving nicely as well today. Billy is good stock to trade, actually. It's quite decent volume. So this has moved 8% up today. Since the open, it's almost $1 up. But Billy, have a look at some of these other Chinese stocks. So let's have a look. How's NEO getting on? NEO, it's still down on the day. It's trying to get up and back into the pre-market range. It sold off heavily at the open. What about XPeng? XPeng's just gone green on the day. That sold off hard at the open, but has gone green. But XPeng's having a bullish outlook at the moment. We're going to try and make a move up on $3 here. This looks interesting. Let's have a look at BK. KE Holdings up at testing highs again, 15 or 16.48. So this one's moved up a whole dollar on the day as well. Currently up 11%. Let's have a look. Let's go back to high tech. This should resume at the top of this, not top of this minute. So this should resume in about 30 seconds. I'm looking at 2280. So it's pretty much a level, pretty much a flat resumption. What's anticipated. Mm, 5 seconds or so, and anytime now, resume. There you go. Spreads on this, 50-cent spreads. $1.60 on the range, 50 cents on the spread. The volume's not great, but the spreads are $1 now. As much as $1, 40 cents, 60 cents. The spreads are anywhere between 40 cents and $1, so quite range. It's kind of, with this level of volume, it's probably not worth risking it. Like I said, there we go. Halt level to the downside. Still trades going through at the halt level. Halt for now. Halt level to the downside, 2181. So yeah, I'm not comfortable trying to find an entry on this. $26 to the upside is the halt level, 21.29 to the downside now. It's volatile, I'll give it that much, but we think it looks like we missed the best action on it. So let's go back to where we have had some good action today. Testing $3 again. Coiling under that $3. Trying. What? I'm gonna get 10 cents. 215. It's 315 on the ask. I'll just put a 10-cent trailing stop in there. Got stop tag. Yeah, so I made it a little bit extra on that. High of day currently 325, so we're up at testing that level now. I want to see a confirmed break of 325 with increased volume. We got into the break of $3 with increased volume. We got a good 10 cents out of it, so happy enough with that. Guys, if you're enjoying this stream, if you're enjoying the trading, just make sure you've hit that thumbs up button, smash the like button. You know you wanna. It's actually quite bullish action here. I don't mind this little pullback. 315 is the high of that previous candle. We're breaking new lows now, so yeah, I'm not comfortable with that one. Let's get over. Let's get over. We got 40 likes before the open, so let's get over 50 likes. Come on, guys. 7 more. You've not hit the thumbs up button. I need 7 people to hit that thumbs up button. Get over 50 likes on this stream. You be quiet, you. That wasn't for you. And 4 more likes to get over 50 likes. Come on, guys. You can do it. You know you want to. Look, ICCT struggling at 320. We shouldn't be struggling at 50 likes. Come on. CHSN. We're going to get a breakout here. New high of day. It's kind of coiling under 320 now. Some reasonable sized sellers up there at 312. If you're looking at the level 2, there's some fairly thickly traded. There's definitely liquidity in this one. Shut up, they're not talking to you. With dogs outside barking, stray dogs outside barking, and she thinks they're talking to her. It depends. So it depends which chart you're looking at, which time frame you're looking at. Because if I'm looking at this on the 5 minutes, definite double top vibes, and the higher time frames tend to be more reliable. But double top vibes on the higher time frames, so we need to get the breakout, which is what I'm waiting for confirmation on. The lower time frames, it looks like it's bending. It looks like a flag formation, a bull flag type formation here. But I'm just wary of the double top. Like I say, the higher time frames tend to be more reliable. So always look for the higher time frames. If you see a bearish pattern on the higher time frame and you're looking at a bullish pattern on the lower time frame, exercise caution. If you're in a trade and you see a bearish pattern on the higher time frame, then size down. You know, take some profit. Do something. Just be mindful that there are exit indicators there or reversal indicators there. Oh, my last piece of lumpia. Disappointing. Over at Stanford. We had a bad losing day yesterday, Luke. Basically took us to break even on the month. Had a wiped out August for us. It's got movement, but spreads are just, spreads are 20 cents right now, which is not too bad, but as much as $1, so don't trust it. Big. Testing the VWAP now. Nvidia breaking highs again. You've got to love it. Oh, yes. You love to see it. You love to see it. Come on, 490 incoming. Let's get there, Nvidia guys. Let's get it. Let's get back up. Oh, 490. Come on. Oh, I'm green now on the month as of today. So basically, I was about 800 net. I was 800. I was slightly green. I'll tell you exactly. Net, I was 800 for the month. They're down 800 opposed to gross. But if I look at my numbers gross wise, which is what I tend to target myself on, gross wise, and then afterwards. So 1500 green is where I finished yesterday on the month. So I'm still ahead of goal on the year, which is the most important thing. I'm ahead of goal on the year. Struggling to get over that 7-figure number net, but I'm ahead of goal on the year. And with today's 2K, that takes us to 2500 on the month, which is, by my standards, it's not a great month, but any green's good green. You'll hear me say that day after day. Amazon's having a good day, but Nvidia's having a phenomenal day. How much is Tesla up? Tesla's having an even better day than Nvidia. Tesla's up 3.8% today. That's a phenomenal bullish run in an hour, 1 hour. So will it continue? Or will there be a pullback? There's going to be a pullback at some stage during the day, but will it continue? Will the bullish run continue for Tesla, for Nvidia, for the rest of these stocks that are moving up? The market as a whole, the S&P 500 is 0.75% up. Nice bullish run for the first hour of the market. The NASDAQ is up huge amounts, 1.3%. Lovely bullish run. As long as these pullbacks are small and we can continue to move back up, very, very happy with that. 373 is a key level, not 372.74 on the daily for the NASDAQ, for the Qs. We've already beaten that one, so that's okay on the S&P 500. We need to get over 448. 448 on the SPY, and we're back into bullish momentum. A little bit of a pullback. Don't mind pullbacks as long as they turn into moves back up, swing highs. Small swing lows, big swing highs. Don't mind that. Right. Well, just stop walking into my office. Like, behave yourself. This is worse than. Being teased by my fiance. There you go. And look, you know, all it takes is time. Like, just look. If you want some direct mentorship, as I say, I'm giving away direct mentorship, Luke. To anybody that signs up to the Day Trade with Tony course, Trade with Tony, whatever. Anybody that joins the community via the education program this month, so this week, I'm giving away free mentorship as part of that package. So if you want to, and by the way, guys, if you've not hit that thumbs up button, I need 2 more to get to 50. So somebody hit that thumbs up button if you haven't already. But if you want to get some direct mentorship, anybody, that's not just Luke, but anybody wants to get some direct mentorship from me at no additional cost, then just get on the Day Trade with Tony education program, and I'll be giving away some free mentorship, which is direct one-to-one engagement with me, or looking over your trades, whether it be in real trades on a live account, or whether it be in a simulator, or even if you've not taken the plunge to get started, asking questions and just going over the course content and helping you understand the market and how to trade, etc., etc. I'm giving that away in August, before I get back into the swing of things for September, and I'll be starting to do my daily recaps again as of Tuesday next week, because there is no trading on Monday. Come join the community, guys. Which binary is this? It's not a binary, B. We don't trade Forex here. We only trade equities. So this is High-Tech Global. It's currently halted, and we should see a resumption in about 30 seconds. So this is High-Tech Global Inc. It's very volatile. It went from $24, well, it actually went from like $27 down to $15, and it's back up to 26 now. So it's looking at resumption at 25.40. Very volatile, not great volume, so just be careful. The moves go both ways. The range is currently per minute. The range is $1.37. The spreads have been as much as $1. They're averaging about 60 cents. So the resumption, 60 cents is the spreads. So you've got $1.42, $1.45 on $1.43 on the range, and 60 cents on the spread. So you're looking at $2 risk on this. So just put that into account. If you're taking a position, you're looking at putting your stop $2 below your position. So you need to size accordingly so that you're not losing whatever amount. So if you take a 100 share size, then you potentially could lose like $250 based on that $2.50 risk that you're taking. But also you want to be able to make more than that. So you're looking at $3.50 or above to make more than that. So risk versus reward is what I'm talking about there. So is that so 28.82 is the halt level. That little dotted blue line here is the pre-market high. I'm just not confident at this one at the moment. I'm just not confident that this is going to continue up now. I think it had its sell off, and there's an argument for an inverted head and shoulders here. If you squeeze this down, you've got, there's your shoulder, there's your head, and there's your shoulder again. So shoulder, head, shoulder, argument there for inverted head and shoulders. But your breakout level would have been 20, your neckline would have been about 25, under 25. So it's already done $3. The question is it going to do $10? Because that's the depth of the head. So, and I don't think it will. 25 to 35, I can't see this. I mean, this was it went up to $52. on the 24th, 51 or $52. $51 on the 24th pre-market. So could it get up to $35? Yes. Is it going to? I don't know. I'm just a fat guy on the internet. I'm not clairvoyant. Yeah, Stanford, what I would say with that, risk reward, one-to-one, work on your accuracy, okay? So your risk reward will come as you start taking better trades, the risk reward will come with it. So you having a risk reward ratio of one-to-one, you're risking $1 to make $1, you're risking 10 cents to make 10 cents. If you're not selective with your trades, you're gonna lose. So you need to be, in order to make money on that, to break even, you need a 50% accuracy rate. But you really want to be making money. So you want to be having 2/3 of your trades go in your favor. And the best way to that is be more selective on your trade selection. Be less frivolous and be more patient on the trades you're getting into. So if you can get your trade selection accuracy up to over 60% and you're using a one-to-one risk reward, you'll start making money. But also conversely with that, because you're then not taking the bad trades, you're taking better trades, they will run for you more, so you'll end up getting better risk reward results as well. So concentrate on your trade selection and get your trade selection better, Stanford. That's what I would suggest on that one. The risk reward will come if you concentrate on taking better trades. Let's have a look at Wolf. Why did I not see this one? Yeah, the range is not great. It's moved up. The scaling's all out of cock here, so it looks like it's moved up huge amount. It actually hasn't. It's 15% up on the day. It's 20 cents moved in the last, what, 15 minutes, 20 cents. The volatility is not really there to take advantage of. Big lots over $8 could be interesting. Thinking that might be worthwhile over $8. What did that last candle get to? 802. So yeah, I mean, with the spreads, 2 cents. So it didn't quite break $8. So right now, let's have a look at that one. Granite shares. Not great volume. Rivian. We've traded Rivian well before. Rivian's breaking highs. Let's have a look, see if we can get an entry on Rivian. Nice entry, there would have been. Not feeling it. Yeah, I'm watching it, but it's barely above 3, and it got rejected previously at 307. So that's the kind of level that I'm looking at. But Rivian's breaking highs there at 21.90s. Could be interesting over $22. ICCT rejected at similar level. So we got a rejection here at 307. So then the pullback. It trying again up to 307 again. Rejected twice. Is that double top on the 1 minute? Certainly looks like it on the 5, and devil horns on the 2. So I'm not convinced that this is going to break out. Could be wrong. You saw me yesterday be very wrong. Cheers, Alistair. Mr. 50 Light Guy. Cheers, buddy. Appreciate that. There we go. Finally broke the 307 barrier, and we got a nice 8-cent move. Well, we've got quite a bit move there. Right, so we're getting a bit of volume coming in there. There's 5 cents from my entry. The break of 320. We get 330. Just got a new high of day, which is 328. There we go. Oh, come on, get me filled. There you go. Thought it was going without me. Very volatile. Stop me out here there. Oh, I'm happy enough with that. That was another 600 bucks. $half resistance, psychological. Wait for a pullback. Retest of the $half. So looking for the break of the $half now. God, what am I doing that for? Like an idiot. $394 halt up, 263 halt down. All right in the middle, so there's no danger of either at the moment. Yeah, I got into the break of 350, but it's didn't quite get confirmation there, so it's finding a bit of resistance there. Try again. Couple of sellers there, 2,000 shares and above. There's another 6,000 shares seller there on 350. There's a 7,000 seller. No, there's a 20,000 seller there at 350. Multiple orders, 7,000 each. See that on the level 2. The triple Q is for it's an ETF that tracks the NASDAQ 100. Luke, QQQ. Take the bid with you. Up there to 55. Come on, we want 360. We want 360. We want 360. It can blow it up there. $0.20 ATR, I've got a 20-cent trailing stop, so $4 up there. 413 is the halt level. Let's get to 413 and a $3 gap up. Come on. I've seen that before now. So we're halfway to goal. Halfway there. Yeah, it is thickly traded. It's very thickly traded, but it's on both sides, so it's not like it's just thick on this on the ask. It's thickly traded on both sides. Come on, over $4. Let's get that 430, 433. Hot level up. And a bit of just about to take profit then as well. Why is the S&P going up? They're going nuts. Well, it's a bullish day, Ronan. It's a very bullish day. Well, it's largely down to the tech stock. It's been led by the tech stock. So Tesla's breaking highs. Nvidia's on its way back up. Apple's breaking highs. Amazon's moving up as well. So a lot of these tech stocks are so I got stopped out there for 4K. So not bad at all. Not bad at all. Can it hold $4? That's the question. The long term, absolutely. So if you're day trading, I advise you break your proceeds into 3. So you need a third you put away for the tax man, because he always wants his pound of flesh. A third you put away to long-term investments, into a portfolio. I've got a bunch of stocks that I'm holding. I've just added more Nvidia to my portfolio, and a third is then your cost of living and everything else. So that's the way I recommend it anyway. Don't mind this pullback. This is looking like a nice little flag setup. Nice one. Nice one, Alistair. Good man. That's 2 days in a row. You're 2 days back and 2 days back and 2 days over goal. Well done, Alistair. You should be taking over from me. Should make you there's a 10,000 seller there at $4. TWS, I think you can, but I think it's scripted. You've got trailing stop functionality, but I think you have to script it. I'll double check for you, Cal. I'll double check after the stream for you. Oh, we're going to get the breakout then. We've got a new high. High. A new high on the 1 minute. Oh, we're going to get the breakout. I'll just 10-cent trailing stop there. It's way too tight, I know, but base hits at this stage. You see, I'm just not comfortable with this particular setup. I think it's going to break out, but I'm not quite sure right now. It's very double topish. This looks like it's a good setup. Nice flag setup on the 2 minute. Nice flag setup on the 5 minute. It's kind of a bit of a double top on a 1, so I'm thinking we should get 440 here. Now the devil horns forming on the 5. Yeah, it is behaving like a low float stock rep. Well, I was right to be wary of the double top. Let's see. Is there anything else that we can make up the balance? I'm happy with the 4,500 today, to be fair, after yesterday's catastrophe. It's a third of yesterday's catastrophe. Literally. It's still in quite a huge drawdown at the moment, across the board. HKIT, so high tech is up there at 2650. Let's have a look at that one. The volume's just completely dried up on that one. So it's pretty much everything it's lost. It's pretty much made that back now. It's approaching yesterday's closing price, so it's down 2% on the day, which is negligible. After being down almost what, 80%. Oh, 50%, sorry. Yeah, but 45, 50%. And Okio had a little pop in the last while. Look at Nvidia. Oh, up there at 484. You love to see it, guys. You love to see it. There's a bit of a double top formation there, up at 485.30. So maybe we'll see Nvidia retrace a little bit, but that's okay. That's healthy. Let's have a look at the actual market itself. That's retracing a little bit already. Still healthily up. The NASDAQ is doing a similar kind of double top retracement. So looks like we've had first 90 minutes of the market over. Bit of consolidation, bit of sideways action for a continuation would be great. More likely a bit of sideways action and a bit of consolidation, a bit of a pullback, a bit of a retracement. As long as that we stay bullish and stay up on the day, that will be very positive. Get green, stay green 100%, Charles. But Nvidia 480, that's just excellent. Yeah, no, you're absolutely right, Alex. It is. It's actually 167 million in the ICCT float, which is kind of weird when it's the volume, the relative volume you've got to take into account with it today, because it normally does like 318 million shares on a daily. So let's go back to ICCT because I'm talking about it, may as well put it on the screen. So ICCT, FG Merger Corporation. So it's as far as I'm aware, it's a let me just have a look at the about. I'm pretty sure this is a right. So ICO Connect. Right. Okay. So this is the thing. Okay. ICO Connect, ICCT, recent SPAC merger with FG Merger Corporation. This is ICO Connect, but the majority of those shares, it's so ICO Connect develops and markets secure, cloud-based, HIPAA-compliant software services focusing on compliance, workflow productivity, and electronic health record systems. So they're an IT company for the healthcare sector. But they were recently did the FG Merger Corporation is a SPAC company, and that's where the huge float coming from. Missed that breakout. Rejected at 450. Are we going to get another move back up? Did I add at the top, or are we going to break 450? That's the question. 452 is the high of the day. I want to see it up there. Oh, that was terrible slippage. What did I get filled at there? Oh, shocking. Oh, well. That's what the market does. Humbles you when you go get greedy. Nice one, Alistair. Yeah, no. Slippage has not been great for me lately, to be fair. Went over 450 on the bid. 49.50. Take the bid with you. There we go. Take some of that off. You think you're done, Alistair? 2x gold? That's good stuff, mate. Good stuff. What I lost, I think I've made it back now. I want to see it over $5 before I scale back in. Kind of wary of the, always wary of the whole dollar resistance. Kind of got rejected at 5 there. Didn't get much slippage there, but that's okay. So what I lost, I made back very, very quickly. Still looking for 14. I was going to put your face in the background, Alistair, but then I thought I wanted to gain followers, not lose them. So we're looking for the whole dollar break now, $5. High day currently is $4.99. We got rejected at $4.99. So we're looking for the break of $5 on volume. I want to do it on low volume. We want to do it on good volume. Shopify breaking highs. There's too much green full stop. Not used to that. Absolutely. There's not a lot else moving, guys. So it only takes that one stock. You know what I mean? It only takes one stock. That's what we say. One trade, one stock. That's all it takes. Right now, we're looking at $4.95, $5. $4.99 is the high of day. $4.95 is the high of this 5-minute candle. So we're looking at $5 really for the break. We could look for the move up from here on the bounce, on the reversal, but we'll see. only get 10 cents with it, and the spreads are 3 cents. So you get a 7-cent move. It's probably not worth it. Might be time to walk away, absolutely. Unless there's something else moving. I mean, it's 200% up on the day, guys. 200% up on the day. And to be fair, most of that has been most of that's been today. That's more than 200% off. 208. There we go. Get green, stay green, get to goal, get out. Happy days. We're at goal. It is time to walk away, guys. I'm walking away. After yesterday's debacle, I'm locking it down over goal. So we've just got over goal and I'm keeping it. Okay, guys, so that's me done for today. The idea was 3 good green days over goal, and that's the first one in the bag. Okay, guys, so that's me done, and we'll be doing it again tomorrow, same time, same place. And now before the market opens, 8:30 every day. We do this every day. We trade every day live. US stock market, equities only. We don't do futures. We don't do forex, crypto, or any of that nonsense. Stocks and shares only, and we'll be doing it again tomorrow. Come join us and contribute again. See you tomorrow, guys.